guys, Frank the Tank here. Today I'm going to give you a review on my TP9SFx. So this review will be a little bit different than those people do open review. This review will be a high round count review, which currently my Canik TP9SFx has about 12,000 rounds on it. So this gun is being modified to a competition model, competition gun. So you might ask me if is it already competition ready? Yes, it is. I just changed some parts to become even more reliable. So let me tell you what I do. So basically, as you can see, this base plate over here, it's a Taylor Freelance base plate. So right now this Canik holds 22 rounds. That's the modification I did. I also put a red dot on it. You can see this is a Vortex Venom 6 MOA. It's a 6 MOA red dot right there. If you take out the slide, you can see I put a Sprinkle USA recoil managing system. This is the white spring. Also, I changed the striker spring as well. So the striker spring, it's the Newton 28 red Glock extra power spring. So this is the extra firing pin spring. I changed it. So why I want to do this, because I just want to make sure that the gun will keep the competition standard, that in the high stress situation still function without any problem. People might ask me, isn't your firing pin broken? Yes, it did. It did broke. I think it's last June, I believe so. That's when I shoot my gun around like 500 rounds. I think less than 500 rounds, and then just broke. I immediately contact Century Arm Canik to make sure that I've been taken care of. So basically what they do is they give me the firing pin. It's identical to the stock firing pin, so I changed that, and I realized when I switched my spring out, I found out, wow, that firing pin spring is really, really tight, really strong. So I think I recognize why it broke really easy, because their striker spring, their firing pin spring, is stronger and tougher. So that's why I changed it to a reduced power spring. Even for Canik, it's a reduced power spring, but for Glock, for other company, that's an extra power spring. So as you can tell, that's one of it. But since that, after I put the firing pin and a spring back into my Canik, it's really, really nice to shoot this Canik. And right now, already tell you, it's like 12,000 rounds on it, more than 12,000 rounds. So 500 broke my pin, and now 12,000 rounds with the same replacement pin, no issue. I do have one issue before. It is if you look at this barrel, I do have an issue in a match. I think I have a squib load, so basically doesn't have enough power energy to push that projectile out. So that's why there's one round stuck in the barrel. So I do have that, but I know that's not the gun problem, that's the ammo problem. And as you can see, the barrel worn out really, really bad, and it's simply because I shoot a lot of rounds on it, on this gun. And if you look at the slide, it also have some mark over there, some wears. Those are holster wear, so I just use this a lot. Does the factory Cerakote's good? I don't know. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not, but for me, I think, still doing okay. They're okay. They're not bad. The lips over here, the feed ramp on the Canik, also has some chip before. I think all the chip become simply just a small smelly face shape right there. So now the feed ramp, it's doing okay. I do have some feeding issues before, failure to feed. It just that the round was stuck on the feed ramp, and I think that's coming up because I changed out to the extended base plate, and I don't change out the spring. So the spring is still a stock spring. So that's why the magazine is really weak. Sometimes it doesn't have enough energy to push the round up to the feed ramp. So that's the part right there. Lower frame. Lower frame, I do have some material that gets shaved off on this area right there. Every time I clean my gun, I check that part, and I just realized probably because the slide and the lower frame does not line up perfectly, because sometimes I have a hard time to take the slide off. Not really smooth compared to the other gun. So I will say that part I do have some issue, but does it bug me? Right now it doesn't, because I haven't damaged any parts yet. Triggers, it's okay. It's fine, they're doing fine, and you can see like there's wear marks over here, here, and some wear marks over here and here. I never touched any springs on the trigger or the trigger safety spring. I haven't do that yet. I also haven't changed out the plunger spring because I just make sure that I don't have any like safety issues. So I haven't changed those, and we're probably not going to change it. The part. Oh yeah, by the way, this part, the ejector, I should say that. The ejector over here, the fixed ejector for the Canik. This part do have some damage on that part right there. It just because when I use Taylor Freelance, before I used Taylor Freelance, I used Terran Tactical CZ75 base plate, which sort of work. It's not perfect for Canik because they have a little bit playroom over there, so I can push my mag all the way up to like that part right there. So you can see that, not issue, like there's some damage right there on the gun. But after I change it to Taylor Freelance, there's no issue on that part because it's simply the design to make sure that doesn't bump into that material right there. So that part is okay. So if you think about Canik, Canik is a really good gun. I should say that it's a really good gun for the price range. So is there better gun out there? Of course they are. If you compare to Canik to different kinds of competition gun, there's always good competition gun out there. Let's say 2011 from STI. They're a really good gun for competition. But that's the thing. They're expensive, right? And if you think about, what about Glock, MMP, and Springfield? Yes, if you think about that, they are also really good gun. And then if you think about their aftermarket parts, their aftermarket parts is already developed in the market. So they can change different parts to become a better competition gun. But if you think about Canik, this is right out of the box, competition ready. I only changed two springs. One is the recoil spring, and the other one it's striker springs. I only changed those two parts. I mean, it's a good gun for the price. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good gun for the price. But there's always like handful of handguns out there that probably, and when you tweak it, it's going to be better than Canik for sure. But stock, I mean, Canik makes good gun in the good price, so their marketing strategy is really good. That's the thing. They're trying to like get into U.S. market, and if you think about it, they are new for U.S. market. Those names that I just named, Glock, MMP, or some handful of handguns company make for competition, they already developed U.S. market for a while. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's better gun out there. But if you're looking for a gun that you are getting into competition, Canik, they have a really good package for 3 extended mag release button for you. They got 2 magazine with 20 rounds already with the base plate, not the Taylor Freelance one, but the stock one. And then they got 4 plates for your optic if you want to shoot red dot. I mean, it's a really good package for sure. So I just think it's a good gun. I will continue shooting this gun. If I'm going to shoot new guns, I will still keep my Canik for sure. So that's everything, guys. I just wanted to share my personal feeling on the Canik, and so far so good. It's still running strong with 12,000 rounds. I will continue to shoot until it's not shooting anymore. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below, and then share your thoughts. Do you have a Canik, or have you shot the Canik before? So leave the comment below. And again, I don't want any politics over here on my channel. So leave the politics at home. Let's talk about guns. So share your thoughts, leave a comment. If you like this video, click the like button right there, and also subscribe my channel to support me as a competition shooter and a new YouTuber for more videos to come. And I hope I will see you guys next time.